So we got it. Now let you watch Park Hill South football games live on the internet. On the road.
Hello and welcome everyone to Park Hill District Stadium on a beautiful Friday night. I'm Heath Fanning. The anticipation for football season has been felt all off season, and we have a dandy tonight with Belton and Park Hill South. Both schools are introducing brand new coaches tonight and have dreams of state titles on their minds. Welcome to 810varsity.com, where we'll be covering the whole metro all season long. And introducing tonight's game, Park Hill South. Belton takes the trip up here to Park Hill, where we'll introduce our first game of the season. Park Hill South comes in to tonight preseason ranked 12th in the metro, and that is brought to you by Kansas City Command, powered by Kansas City Command. 810 Varsity top 25, number 1 Rockhurst, number 2 Lee Summit West, number 3, Blue Valley. Number 4, Blue Springs. Number 5, Staley. And like we said, Park Hill South coming in this season at number 12. Belton will kick off. They are in the white with the purple helmets tonight. And Park Hill South in the black jerseys, purple pants, and the purple helmets. Park Hill South sets up board, and they will go from north to south to start off their first drive. As Belton jumps around and tries to get prepared for this opening kick. Band at high level, and here comes the kick from Sean Norman. Throws the hand to the sky, and the kick's underway, and the high school football season's underway. Return up to the 20, slants up to the 35, and brought down at the 38-yard line. A nice opening return there for Park Hill South. Return was brought by Dylan Worth. The 5'9", 153 sophomore plays defensive back and return the kick. So Park Hill South will start from their own 33. Park Hill South, like we had mentioned before, introducing Mark Simcox, who's in his 27th year of coaching high school football. His first season now for Park Hill South with high hopes, high anticipation, and Park Hill South will start off with the football. Playing quarterback will be number 2, Eddie Sola. 2 backs into the backfield, slanted to the left. Handoff, left side, up towards the 36-yard line. Carry was for Miles Hammonds, and Hammonds will have a 3-yard run to start off. So 2nd and 7 here from the 36-yard line. 11:33 and ticking here, first quarter. Park Hill South huddles up. Sola barks out the call, and now they'll come underneath center. 2 receivers set, man in motion now, make it 3 receivers. Tight end rolls to the right side. Sola with the handoff, running around the corner, up to the 45, and burying the shoulder down is Miles Hammonds towards a first down marker, and they'll have the first down. So 2 runs to start off here for Park Hill South and a first down. And they'll set up shop now from their own 44-yard line. So a running game to start off for South, as the Belton Pirates will try to answer the call here. Sola underneath center. 2 receivers split. Takes the handoff. Play action fake. Rolling to his left side. Looking for an open receiver. And just off the mark. The pass was intended for number 88, Alex Howe. The 6'2", 200-pound tight end. He's a senior this year for the Jaguars. Just a heads up, our stream has been coming off and on, so hang with us tonight. If we do get kicked off, stay tuned. We should be bouncing back on. So we're a few technical difficulties to start off the season, but everybody's trying to roll out the new year of the football season. Here's a handoff. Around the corner, Miles, and out of bounds towards the 50-yard line. Miles Hammonds, the running back, has had the bulk of carries here early on the first drive. This drive started back around the 33-yard line, and now they're up to midfield and approaching into Belton territory. 10:25 and ticking here, first quarter. Still scoreless early on. There'll be 2 wideouts here for the set for Park Hill South. Sola with offset eye. Strong side right. Sola takes the snap. Fullback dive up the middle and a good carry on third down. Gives them 4. They'll be a yard shy of that first down marker. You would probably believe that Park Hill South will go for it here on fourth down in Belton territory at the 46-yard line. Make that the 47. They need to get to the 46 for the first down. So about a half a yard on this fourth down. So Park Hill South faces its first adversity here in their young season. Sola still back at quarterback. Trips in the backfield. A possible veer set formation. Quarterback dives. Sola powers his way for the first down. And that'll move the chains here for Park Hill South. The Panthers have just had one pass intended for a receiver. Everything else has been on the running game. Getting it up a little gingerly here is number 55, John Holden. He's 6 feet tall, 235, a senior. As he limps back to the huddle, coach is going to go ahead and let him tough it out. So South taking the calls. Coming in here now is Sola. He'll demand the play. And they'll look on to this 4-4 defense. And now a timeout. And I believe this will be taken by Park Hill South. So coach wants to make sure he's got everything in order as they have a pretty impressive first drive so far. Clock stops at 9:07 here, first quarter, 0-0. So Eddie Sola getting the start at QB. The 5'9 senior also was all-league defensive back last season. Belton's first-year coach, Mark Thomas. Mark Thomas has won 3 state championships. Before Belton, he was at Jefferson City High School as a former assistant. Won 2 state championships at Kearney. Also won 1 at Boonville. So we'll see what Park Hill South decides to do here as they come out of the huddle. Thomas talking to his team as Belton is trying to stick its defense here and stop this drive from the Park Hill South Panthers. Park Hill South really focused early on number 20, Miles Hammonds. And coach told me he'd be getting a bulk of the carries this season. Here's a pass up high, left side, and in and out of the hands. It was intended for Craig Scott. A pretty looking fade route, and just on the fingertips of the intended receiver. So Sola with a nice lead pass. Unfortunately, Panthers can't convert on the first down attempt. So they'll have to come back out with a 2nd and 10. Clock stops at 9:01. Ball still placed at the 43. Sola, single back in the backfield. 2 receiver set. Handoff, Hammonds, and he's taken down in the backfield. Number 79 for Belton swings him down, and it's Kevin Estelle, the 6'4", 295 senior that breaks into the backfield there for Park Hill South. And now the Panthers, who were forcing the issue early on, now see a long 3rd and 14 staring right in front of them. Clock still ticking here, 8:35. Play clock at 16 seconds. Panthers show 2 receivers early on. Sola breaks the huddle. Offset eye. Sola. Play action. Rolls right. Now we'll keep it. Comes around the corner and thrown down, but a flag is on the field. The tackle was number 14, Nate Wright, the 6-foot senior. But this might be a horse collar or possibly face mask. We'll see what the call is. Our first penalty of the game and of the season, face mask, and they're going to say against Park Hill South. So offensive face mask, and you would believe that. We'll see what Belton does with the call. Face mask, Park Hill South declined. That will make it 4th down, and assuming Park Hill South will probably punt here and try to pin Belton back into their own territory. That does stop the clock at 8:13, still 0-0 here with Park Hill South versus Belton. Again, Park Hill South in the dark purple jerseys, Belton in the white this afternoon. So 4th and 14, and coach sends out Sola as quarterback. So into Belton territory, they'll go for 4th down. Sola, 5-step drop, pump fake, throws it, sacked. Sacked into the backfield by number 72. And that is P.T. Mahoney, the big 6'4" senior that leashed into the backfield and brought down Sola. So 2 sacks there on that possession by the Belton defense, and now Belton will have their first try on offense to start the young season. So Park Hill South trying to get a few kinks out early on. Now Belton trying to take advantage as that defense really started stiffening up once it got into Belton territory. Belton will start off shotgun formation. High kick, handoff left side, coming around the corner, up to the 40 and out of bounds is the running back, number 28, Eddie Wineberry. Wineberry gets the first carry, and a 2nd down goes for 7 yards. Quarterback for Belton is number 18, Thomas Clary, just a junior, standing at 6 feet, 170 pounds. We'll start off pistol formation now with a running back behind Clary. Clary, hands off, fullback up the middle, and taken down for a short 1-yard gain. Carry goes for Sean Norman. And that will make it 3rd and about 2 for the first down at the 40-yard line. So Belton already into Park Hill South territory and trying to push the issue here on their first drive of the ball game. Clock ticking at 7:20. Still scoreless here. First quarter. Clary eyeing head coach Mark Thomas, and Belton will go ahead and take a timeout. So with that timeout, both teams will corral and come to their respected sidelines and decide what they're going to do. A10varsity.com now brings live video streams from more than 25 KC Metro schools all season long. Now you can watch and listen to all the action live on your computer, iPad, or iPhone. Park Hill and Park Hill South, Miege, Aquinas, the Olathe schools, and Blue Valley schools. The list goes on, and of course, live scores, rankings, and more. Get games live at 810varsity.com. Want the finest lifestyle, education, and location? National Clary ranks as Kansas City's premier lifestyle community north of the river. Home to 2 Tom Watson signature design golf courses. Housing choices from $250,000 to over $1 million. Call 816-587-HOME, or for more information about the National, check it out at thenationalgolfclub.com. Belton comes back out of the timeout. 3rd down, draw play, direct snap to the running back. And it's Norman who plows his way up the middle and past the first down marker, and Belton moves the chains. Last year in this matchup, Park Hill South dominated Belton 21-7, so you got to believe that Belton's wanting some revenge, especially with Park Hill South and that much-anticipated ranking, 12th here in the Metro. A lot is expected of them to have a good season and be one of the better teams on the Missouri side. Clary, pistol formation. 2 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. Clary takes a snap, looks right, throws that way, and nearly picked off. A nice pass breakup there by number 28, Austin McCormick. 5'10" junior weighing in at 179. Dived out with the Superman pose to bat that ball away with his left hand. 2nd down now as Belton huddles back up. See if they come back out in that pistol formation. They started off in the shotgun, and we've seen a lot of pistols since then. Now it will be shotgun formation with a running back on each hip here for Clary. Clary barks the calls, takes the snap, handoff, and will go to the halfback. The carry goes for a short gain for Eddie Wineberry. So Belton really focusing on that 2-back set and trying to mix up its plays early on, but now they'll look at a 3rd and 9 as they are working their way towards the north end. 6:25 still ticking, 0-0. Belton, shotgun formation, 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Clary takes the snap, rolling left, and swallowed up into the backfield for a loss. In on the tackle, number 42, Nick Gillespie, and that's a sack, and the first sack here for Park Hill South. So both teams get stalled out on each other's territory around the 40-yard line, and now Belton will have to punt back to Park Hill South. A defensive heavy focus game so far in this contest live here at Park Hill District Stadium. Belton set to punt. Low snap, now picked up and directed low, and it will bounce all the way back to the 1, but falls into the end zone. What didn't look to be such great punt at first wiggled its way down to the 1, and Belton couldn't get to it in time, and that will be a touchback, and so Park Hill South will set up shop from their own 20 with a fresh time clock, and the clock stopped at 5:25 here. First quarter still 0-0 between Park Hill South and Belton. Rounding out the rest of the top 10 for the preseason 8-10 varsity top 25 rankings, which is powered by the Kansas City Command. Last we left off, number 5 was Staley. Number 6 this year will be Olathe North. We know their prestigious program, thought to have high expectations as well this year. Number 7 coming in will be Blue Springs South, followed by Olathe East, Harrisonville, and Baser Linwood rounds out the top 10 at number 10. Kansas football will start next Friday. Missouri getting things started tonight. So it'll be interesting to see how Baser Linwood comes out next week, as Kansas will get things started up on September 2nd. But Missouri already with a nice showing here between Belton and Park Hill South, 0-0. Defenses answer the call, and now South, with their second opportunity, will try to do something here from their own 20. Sola with a man in motion, rolls left, handoff, here's a hole, a nice run up towards the 30, and slipping past tacklers down to the 37-yard line. A nice run there for Miles Hammonds on the 15-yard carry, and that moves the chains. Park Hill South has really worked on the ground game here early on. Sola still at the QB position, talking to coach. They said they might mix that up. We have not seen that done yet, so Sola still will be under the controls. Sola, handoff, another one for Miles. Miles up towards the 46, and a flag down around the 37. Possible holding call or maybe some action on the line. We'll wait for the call. And they'll say a false start or a legal shift here for Park Hill South, and that'll move South back 5 yards. So we'll wait for the call as the referee picks it up. It will remain first down. Clock stops at 4:57 now, first quarter, still 0-0. This will be a 5-yard penalty and move it back to the 32-yard line. Panthers trying to get something going here. Belton sticking with the 4 defensive linemen. And here's the carry. Left side, big hole, 45, up to midfield, and a first down and into Belton territory. Another run for Hammonds, and Hammonds has got a first down. That 5'10", 180 junior has looked swift and nimble here for the Panthers. 4:30 and ticking. Ball now placed at the 49 in Belton territory. They'll huddle it up. Sola will come underneath center now. A one-back set, 2 receivers. Hammonds, right side, hedges through the crease and pounds his way up to the 45. So a short carry, about 3 or 4 yards, and it will remain second down now, as the ball will be placed on the 45-yard line. Clock now ticking, 3:53. Second down here for the Panthers. Sola, shotgun formation now. This is a new set. Hammonds carry right side, trying to come around the corner, and he's held up as a wall of Belton defenders slow him down and stop him for about a half-a-yard gain. So now third down, and this is a little bit of deja vu situation here for Park Hill South, as this is where they stalled out on their last series. See if they can get a third down conversion here. Sola with evenly stacked. Takes it. Play action. Rolling left side. Looking for a receiver. Fires it over the middle. And in and out of the hands of number 7, Zach Ricketts. It was a beautiful pass by Sola. And Ricketts, who initially had caught it, slipped out of his hands once the defender came and made the contact. So that will bring fourth down and a 4th and 4 here for the Panthers. Sola will go for it after he takes the call from coach. They're 0 for 1 on 4th downs early on in this game. This will be their second opportunity on 4th down. Sola with 2 receivers stacked to his right. Play action, trying to get around the corner, stopped in the backfield and hammered down as Sola fumbles it on the 40-yard line, and it's recovered by Belton. Sola trying to do a Houdini in the backfield. Lost control, was brought down. The defense forced the fumble, and they're recovered on the 40-yard line. So Belton will have fantastic field situation here as they'll start off in Park Hill South territory. And Thomas Clary will remain at quarterback here for the Pirates. Clary, pistol formation. 4 receiver set, split evenly. Barking the calls. Clary now looks over to the sidelines, checking out Coach Thomas. Redirects the call. And now a false start as number 2, Taylor Haynes, was getting a little confused with the new call and just accidentally offset too early. So that'll move them back 5 yards. And a 1st and 15 now for the Pirates. Four down linemen here for Park Hill South. Here's Clary. And option keeper, he'll keep it himself for a short 2-yard gain to the left side. They'll sit, there's a fumble on the ground. They'll say Belton recovered. So last second, number 28, Eddie Wineberry, came in there and was able to recover the football. So 2nd and 12 now for Belton. 2:25 and ticking here. First quarter, still no score. Clary now with trips to his right. Clary takes the snap, looks right, slant pass caught, hammered, and the ball dropped down. A beautiful tackle by number 44, Dalton Price. And the intended receiver now a little shaken up. It was intended for Taylor Haynes, and Haynes just blindsided. Came across the ribs, and Haynes will come out of the game and take a breather. Tough kid, Haynes, as he takes a walk over to the sidelines and will probably talk to a trainer real quick and catch his wind. So that'll bring it to 3rd and 12 now and stop the clock at 2:11. Pistol formation once again here for the Pirates. Man in motion from left to right. Clary with the snap, right side, heaved over and nearly picked off, and again, number 44, Dalton Price, in on the play. Dalton Price almost had an interception earlier, and now just sent out Dalton Haynes with a huge hit, and now breaks up another pass. So really having a heck of a game so far for the 5'10 senior. 4th and 12 now. Belton showing a punting formation. The punter will be Kyle Simmons. The return guy for Park Hill South will be number 3, CJ Wisnett. Here's the punt, and it's a low wobbly kick, and it will race down to the 1-yard line, and it's saved by number 5, Ben Justice, as he slapped it out at the 1-yard line. Now they're going to say a touchback. They'll say he was in the end zone when he slapped it out. Either way, a great effort. And Park Hill South will start from their own 20 with the clock at 1:59. This will be their 3rd series. They've had 2 series ending at the 40 in Belton territory on a loss of downs. South breaks the huddle, comes to the line. 0-0 here, 1:59 first quarter. Here's the carry, open hole, 25-30, breaking loose to the 40, and falling down at the 42-yard line. And another beautiful run by Miles Hammonds. Hammonds having an outstanding game so far here in the first quarter. We'll try to get some stats for you later on and try to keep you a heads up on Hammond's situation, but he's easily going for 100+ tonight. Hammonds takes the carry. He'll be smacked at the line of scrimmage and be brought down for no gain. That'll bring it to 2nd down. So 2nd and about 10 from the 41-yard line, as Park Hill South will finish out the remainder of the first quarter, trying to drive into Belton territory. Sola, with 2 receivers to his right, hands it off to Hammonds. Flag down on the play, and Hammonds swallowed up for a short gain. Flag on the far side boundary. We'll see what it is. Legal shift will be for Park Hill South. That'll be another 5 yards. I'll keep it at 2nd down, I believe. So clock will stop at 1:11. The referee's talking it over with coach. Little confusion on the shifting, and it will be declined actually. So Belton declines the penalty, asks for it to be 3rd and 10, and Park Hill South will possibly have to go through the air here to get the first down. Sola, shotgun formation, rolls right, throws that way, nice catch. Picked up there by number 15, Craig Scott, his first catch of the game. It falls right at the sticks. And we'll have to take a timeout and measure this one. Be a referee timeout, so they'll pull the chains and bring it over towards the football. And this one will be close. The Kansas City Command season tickets for the 2012 Arena Football League season at Sprint Center are on sale now. Call 855-KC Arena. 51.8 seconds is where the clock stands. Still good on the scoreboard. We'll measure this out. Beautiful catch for Park Hill South on Craig Scott, and they'll say it's enough for the first down. And they'll move the chains. So now back into Belton territory. This is the 3rd time Park Hill South has been able to reach this point. See if 3rd time's the charm here for the Panthers. Sola underneath center. 2 receivers. Handoff, left side, Hammonds again pounding his way through that interior, and he gets stiffened up at the 45-yard line. So we'll work out the rest of this first quarter on the ground with 30 seconds and ticking before we take our first break of the contest. 2nd and 6 for Park Hill South. And they'll have one more play here in the first quarter unless an unattempted pass falls. Dive play, left side for the fullback, number 30, up towards the sticks. That's Nick Ferrero, 5'8" senior fullback. And that will bring it to 0. So that's where we'll take our first break. 0-0, Park Hill South and Belton, but Park Hill South driving. Welcome back from the break. 12 minutes starting off here, second quarter. Park Hill South now will work its way towards the north end. Sola, handoff, Hammonds. Hammonds trying to trickle his way up. And he will fall short from the first down marker. So that will make it another fourth down here for the Panthers. 11 minutes and some change on the clock. 0-0 here, Park Hill South and Belton. Three backs here, quarterback sneaker, trying to work off the second bump, and he will land right at the sticks, so they'll probably look to measure this one. And they'll say it's good enough for a first down. So Panthers clap their hands here on this beautiful night at Park Hill District. Packed house here for the first game, as it usually is. Classic Friday night games will open up this football season. Lots of excitement here in the local area. Lots of things thought of for the Missouri Tigers. Kansas State football thought of to possibly have a good year with Klein back at the helm at quarterback, and also KU looking to improve with Turner Gill's second year on the season. Timeout on the field, and both coaches will meet with their players and try to figure this out. Park Hill South trying to be the first ones on the board, as we've got a scoreless game here, 11:22 here, second quarter. 810varsity.com now brings to live video streams from more than 25 KC Metro schools all season long. Now you can watch and listen to all the action live on your computer, iPad, or iPhone. Park Hill and Park Hill South, Miege, Quinas, the Olathe schools, and Blue Valley schools. The list goes on and on. Of course, live scores, rankings, and more. Get the games live at 810varsity.com. Factory Direct Appliance. Time to buy a new washer and dryer? Need a facelift to the kitchen? Factory Direct Appliance has 5 locations around the Kansas City area, including the Northland at 152 Highway and North O. Special financing available by Factory Direct, and save at Factory Direct Appliance. Call 816-468-8344 or visit us at kcfda.com. Park Hill South, 1st and 10 now from the 37 in Belton territory. 11:22 now on the clock. Handoff, Hammonds trying to find a hole, nothing there, and a big tackle by the big man, number 79 for Belton, Kevin Estelle. I've already said his name several times tonight. Big body, has really been able to penetrate that Park Hill South offensive line here tonight. And really Belton looking pretty healthy there on that defensive line. Lots of size, and they've really been able to pressure Eddie Sola this afternoon, the quarterback for Park Hill South. 2nd down and 11 now from the 38 in Belton territory. Park Hill South, Sola underneath center, rolls to the left side, play action, head and shoulder fake, quarterback keeper, he's up to the 30, 25, and out of bounds at the 23-yard line. Sola takes a huge run, and thanks to a huge block by number 7, Zach Ricketts. Zach Ricketts depleted his man as Sola saw daylight and took advantage. So now that will stop the clock for a timeout as players go to their knees. A hurt player, and that might have been the one who took the block from Ricketts. Can't get a number on the athlete, but players coming down to their knees here on the near sideline. Didn't see that the player had not been able to get up at this time. but he's still down in pain at the 27. A lot of people from high school days have been able to suffer from a stinger every once in a while, and hopefully that's all that this is. And that hopefully is it, as the player will get up and run off the field. So good sign there, as number 41 for Belton will trot off the field, Darius Jewett, and he'll take a breather. So Jewett will come to his sideline. He'll be all right. And now we'll have a first down from the 24-yard line. 10:30 is where the clock stops. Sola underneath center with a veer set. Two receivers. Sola takes a snap. Fade route outside, intended for the receiver, and caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Park Hill South. What a beautiful catch for number 15, Craig Scott, as Craig Scott put 6 on the board for Park Hill South. Craig Scott said his name earlier on a beautiful catch. Reels in his second one as he leaps over the defender at the 10:24 mark here in the second quarter. So 6-0 Park Hill South. The first one's on the board. The extra point will be on the way here for the Panthers. Snap down, up, and good for Park Hill South. So Park Hill South with a 7-0 lead, and on their third drive are able to put something up on the board, and that was just a pretty pass from Eddie Sola straight to the breadbasket of Craig Scott. Sola has really looked pretty good here for Park Hill South. Has done a real nice job of really leading the troops and getting them into the offense, trying to get things started. Has done a good job on the running game as he picked up a first down on that drive and just lofted it perfectly there into the corner end zone. And really, you got to take your hats off to Craig Scott. The 6', 160 junior just leaped over his defender and made what would be a top 10 play on any ESPN highlight. Number 77 for Park Hill South limps off the field, Cody Kildo. You hope he's okay. He's holding that left leg, so you wonder if maybe players are starting to cramp up with the first game here. The weather has been pretty beautiful tonight, but we know once the season starts, those first couple of games, it's usually takes a little while for the players to get into that system, drinking plenty of water and really being okay. So now Park Hill South will kick off to Belton as the clock stops at 10:24. 7-0 here, Park Hill South, as Belton will try to answer, and they've got the time to do so. Fans with their hands in the air, shaking their keys, as Park Hill South gets ready to launch off this kickoff. Points to the sky and boots it with that left leg, and it's a high end over into the 5-yard line. Belton brings it 15 up to the 20, and he'll fall right down as a gang of tacklers from Park Hill South take down the kick returner, Taylor Haynes, right at the 20-yard line. And that stops the clock at 10:19. And Belton will try to get something going on the offensive end. The KC Command season tickets for the 2012 Arena Football League season at Sprint Center are on sale now. Make sure to call 855-KC Arena. Belton back into the pistol. Handoff left side, trying to get around the corner. And end over end, stopped up at the 21-yard line. This is Sean Norman on the carry. So he's froze up for a short gain. Second and about 9 now for the Pirates. Underneath 10 minutes now, second quarter. Pistol formation once again for the Pirates. likes the length of the play. Here's play action. Wide open receiver. Caught up to the 25-30. And a nice play there by Blake Mant, the receiver who held it in and raced up to the 30-yard line with a couple of juke plays. That'll make him about 1 yard shy of a first down. That'll bring 3rd and short here with the clock ticking away at 9:17. 7-0 Park Hill South. Belton trying to answer here on their 3rd try. Clary takes the snap with a running back held right behind him. Ball up and whistles blow. Flags on the field. False start will be towards Park Hill South. So Belton has had a few issues with the penalties here tonight, but other than that, it's been mostly a clean game. Usually at that first game of the season, you see a little rust happen to come off because it has been a little while for any of these players since they've been in real game time, but Belton will trying to answer here. So 3rd and 5 is what they stare at here with 8:52 here, 2nd quarter. Clary, pistol formation, 2 receivers to his left. He looks that way, slings it across and up towards and intended for Keenan Cooper, and the pass will fall short, and Belton will have to punt. So Park Hill South starting to get some momentum here. And Belton will have to punt again. The deep man now for Park Hill South will be Dylan Worth. And let's see what he'll be made of after this punt. The punter for Belton has been Kyle Simmons. He's had a few good punts tonight. And this punt is blocked, and that will fall at the 37-yard line. So Park Hill South defensive lineman got in there last second, was able to get his hand on the ball. And that's actually number 49 for Park Hill South, Austin Miller, just a sophomore that was able to break in there and block that punt. So beautiful field position once again here for Park Hill South, who has the early lead, 7-0. 8:35 is where the clock stands. Eddie Sola takes the troops back out. Actually, new quarterback, number 18, Carson Reed. Reed, hands off, run right side, short gain for about 3 or 4. And a gang of tacklers meet up with the Belton offensive line. So they're going to take a little bit of a look here with Carson Reed. And Reed, just a sophomore, stands at 5'11", 150. And now Reed will trot off. So we knew coming in that they were going to have a little bit of a mix-up of quarterbacks. And it looks like Reed now will get an opportunity. And let's see what he can do with it on 2nd and 6. Handoff, left side, and working his way up to the 30 is Hammonds. We've heard his number called several times already in this game. That will stop it up at the 29-yard line. And it will bring a 3rd and short here for the Panthers with the clock at 7:32 here, 2nd quarter. Reed with 2 split receivers. Hands it off left side. Hammonds up to the 25-yard line, and he'll have a first down as he's spun out of bounds. And that will freeze the clock at 7:19. So Panthers trying to increase this 7-0 lead as they have all the momentum here heading into half. Probably a good reasoning for Sola taking a little breather. He does play on the defensive end too, so let's see what Reed can do. He hands it off here, short gain up to the 28-yard line. About a 1-yard gain for Hammonds. Hammonds, the featured back, already over 15 carries in this ball game. 2nd down and 8 with the ball at the 24. Reed. Hands off, full, nope. It's the fullback who gets the carry. Nice misdirection on that veer set. It's Logan Gillespie who tricks the defenders and pounds his way up to the 16-yard line. So a good carry there. And now we'll have 3rd and short for Park Hill South. Haven't got to see Reed really take a look at throwing the ball yet, but he's definitely been able to be a good general out there on the field. Here goes Hammonds, right side off the tackle. And he finds a little wiggle room to work his way towards and pass for a 1st down. So now it will be 1st down from the 13-yard line for Park Hill South. And the clock holds up at 6:06. Strong set left, veer formation, ball on the field, and Hammonds will have to dive, and a big loss here for Park Hill South as the ball slipped its way back to the 22-yard line. So a pretty big loss of about 7 yards there for Park Hill South. So that'll make it about a 2nd and 21. They'll make it officially 2nd and 19. And 2nd down here for Reed. Veer set. Drops back. Looks right. Heaves it up in the air. And a diving catch. Did he reel it in? He bobbled it. And then they said he caught it. Touchdown. Another beautiful catch by Craig Scott. Unbelievable. Craig Scott, where the ball was thrown over his shoulder, beats his defender, tips it around, dives and catches, and now that's Craig Scott's 2nd catch. And this one goes for 25 yards. Unbelievable. So 13-0 for Park Hill South. Here comes the extra point. Flags on the field. And that will be 13 now for the Panthers with 5:09 left here in the 1st half. False start, so they'll retry this extra point here. Craig Scott, just a junior, has lots of potential as Park Hill South hammers the extra point through the uprights. 14-0 now the score at the 5:09 mark before halftime. So what was a slow start and defensive focus in that 1st half, 1st quarter make it. 2nd quarter comes alive here for Park Hill South with 2 touchdown passes to Craig Scott. One of them delivered by Eddie Sola, and the other one delivered by Reed. So 5:09 and 14-0 still remains on the clock. Friendly reminder, the 810varsity.com now brings live video streams from more than 25 KC Metro schools all season long. Now you can watch and listen to all the action live on your computer, iPad, or phone. Park Hill and Park Hill South, Miege, Aquinas, the Olathe, and Blue Valley schools. The list goes on. And of course, live scores, rankings, and more. Get the games live at 810varsity.com. We gave you the top 10 preseason top 10 area teams. We'll go through the 11 through 15 here after this kick. Give you kind of a heads up of some of the teams that are going to be making some noise this year here in the Kansas City area. Panthers, little sky-high kick, received in at the 30-yard line, and he'll hammer his way to the 37. The kick returner was 23, Kadeem Fisher. And Belton will start from their own 37-yard line. So Belton wanting to get something started here. They had a couple of pretty decent drives in the early going, and really since then have been quiet. Pistol formation set again for Clary. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to his left. They'll work from north to south. Belton takes it from the pistol formation. Carry left side and hauled for about a 4-yard gain. Sean Norman, the running back, on the play. Belton just looks a little bit tired out there. You can notice that the massive numbers that Park Hill South brings to the team. They have several that go out for football, and Belton probably with about 1/3 less the number of people on the roster. Belton now looks at trips to the right. Clary back in the pistol. Handoff goes for Norman, and a train comes and delivers a hit on Norman for a short gain. A beautiful hit there for Park Hill South, and it goes for a short 1-yard gain, and that'll make it 3rd and 7. Belton really hasn't went through the air much today, really focused on the ground attack, and that front 4 for Belton has been real solid. Timeout goes for Belton. They'll take the timeout with 3:55 here in the second quarter. 14-0 Park Hill South. Our player of the first half so far, Craig Scott, reeling in a 23-yard catch and now just a 25-yard catch. Both of them could be on top 10 ESPN lists. Just beautiful catches by the young man. And really, Craig Scott could have a huge season here for Park Hill South, as he's already reeled in 2 catches through the air. Belton hasn't had much of an air attack like we had mentioned earlier. They've really focused their play on the ground. But really, Park Hill South bringing a beautiful front 4 this year, and they'll need that for the entirety of the season. So again, Park Hill South ranked our number 12 team in the Metro. We'll continue to let you know number 11 through 15 right after this play. There will be 5 receivers on this formation. Clary looks left, takes the snap, quarterback dive, and dropped immediately as he met the nose tackler of Park Hill South, and that will go for a short loss, and Belton will have to punt. So clock now with 3:37, and you would have to think with Park Hill South, with the way they've been able to move through the air, has a chance to pile on to this 14-0 lead so far. Belton with the punt, in over end, and it will fall down at the 30. So Park Hill South will have it from their own 30-yard line, 14-0. And let's see what the Panthers have, and head coach Mark Simcox, who is making his debut for the Panthers. Both teams featuring brand new head coaches. Clock stops at 3:14. Again, people, we want to remind you, if we're cutting in and out of the stream, we are having a few difficulties, but we're going to try to work them out for you. So heads up, just let us know, and we'll let you know that we are still working on that at the current moment. Dive play goes for a short 2-yard gain. Clock ticks away underneath 3 minutes now here in the first half. Let's get back to the 11 through 15 teams, the rankings here for 810 Sports. Number 11 will be Olathe South. South looking to start their season at Free State next Friday. Then Park Hill South, number 12. Number 13 is Gardner Edgerton. They'll have to have life after Bubba. We'll see how that goes for them this year. Then number 14 is Kearney, and 15 is Shawnee Mission West. Short gain on second down. Conservative play calling here for Park Hill South. Let's see if they try to extend on to this lead. 2 running plays though, so coach taking a little break on the passing, as they do have Eddie Sola back in at quarterback. So they're just rotating him and Reed. Sola also playing on that defensive end, probably needing to get breathers from time to time. Sola, third down opportunity, rolls to the right side, throws over his shoulder. There's a flag on the field, 2 flags on the field. As their first one, I believe, will probably be holding in the backfield. The second one might be some type of horse collar. So these penalties might offset each other. We'll wait for the call down on the field. Opening night here for 810 Varsity. Again, folks, I'm Heath Fanning. I'll be covering Park Hill South all season long. Horse collar and a hold offsets each other. So Park Hill South will still have another third down opportunity here. As the clock holds at 1:53. They'll place the football at the 34-yard line. So let's see what the Panthers can do with 1:53 left and on third down. Shotgun formation, running back on the hips. Looking left, catching, and a first down. Right at the stakes. Nice catch there, and the first catch of the night for number 85, Nick Griffith. Griffith's just a 6'1" sophomore. Nice pass from Sola. And that will be right at the sticks, so that should be a first down. Holds the clock at 1:45. Officials meet real quick. Actually, they're going to say fourth. Are they going to say fourth down? Yeah, there was a mistake with the sticks, so they're going to have to move the sticks real quick before they continue this play. Several confusions down on the field, having a hard time getting this going. Well, they finally moved the sticks. The ball's at the 40. Sola with 2 backs to his left. Split receivers. Handoff, left side, short gain, and a nice tackle by the whole entire defensive line there of Belton. At 1:16 now for the rest of the first half. Sola has showed that nice arm that he has earlier in the game. Underneath the minute, you'd think they'd start going through the air. Sola, dive play. Handoff goes for number 30, Nick Ferraro. And Ferraro up to the 45-yard line as the clock continues to tick away. "35 seconds. And it looks like Park Hill South's just going to take that 14-0 lead to the locker room. I would assume a running play would probably be coming here for the Panthers. 15 seconds. Eddie Sola backs up, looking deep, has a man in the vicinity, but just shot too far. out of the reach of number 15, Craig Scott. Excuse me, Scott. So that stops the clock at 6.6. And now we'll bring it to 4th down. So whatever Park Hill South does here, they'll probably want to try to make sure the clock hits 0. So probably expect some type of passing play here right before the half. Park Hill South with that 14-0 lead. Sola, running play right side. And the clock stops at 1.1, and Belton will have a shot at it, as that will be a turnover on downs. So Coach Mark Simcox very conservative there, trying to wind down the clock so both teams can get to halftime. We will take a break at halftime, just a heads up. See if we can corral some stats around here. We do know so far, though, that Craig Scott has 2 touchdown catches, one for 23 yards and the other for 25. So 1st and 10, this will be the last play of the half for Belton. We'll come out with 4 receivers, 3 to the right. The snap. Looking long, he'll heave it towards the end zone, and nobody in the vicinal area, and that'll make it halftime. Park Hill South 14, Belton 0. Beautiful first half there for the Panthers. Started off a little rusty, but was able to hammer home 2 touchdowns for star Craig Scott at receiver. We'll go ahead and step away. You're watching high school football, Kansas City high school football, right here on 810 Varsity. Welcome back, everybody, live here at Park Hill District Stadium. I'm Heath Fanning for 810 Varsity. We're getting ready to roll out the second half here. Park Hill South will kick away. They control a 14-0 lead after the first half of play by 2 beautiful catches by Craig Scott, both of them right around 25-yard completions. So Park Hill South will kick off, and Belton will try to get something rolling. Had a very quiet first half there. Focused on the ground game, but really couldn't get much going. They'll point to the sky, and the kick will come underway, and we'll start off the third quarter as the Panthers have this 14-0 lead, and Belton will try to make a change here. Return up to the 25 and drilled down by a gang of tacklers, and a beautiful hit there. And Belton now with the guy down on the ground after that hit. So number 10, I believe, Sean Lewis, rolls around a couple of times now, will get up and trot off the field. So hopefully he'll get whatever he needs to get looked at. And we'll start underway here in the third quarter, as the clock has stopped at 11:51. Belton will set up shop at the 25. And they'll remain with the same quarterback. This will be Thomas Clary. Clary in the pistol. Hands off left side. This is Norman. Norman finds a little crease and rolls along for about a 3-yard gain. So Sean Norman, and that Belton offensive line has really been trying to create some space all day long, and are having a tough time doing it with Park Hill South and that stifling defense on the line. We'll get to some of the scores happening. You can check out scores at all times on 810varsity.com. Streaming live updates, news, rankings. Clary, snap, handoff, Norman. Norman left side again, bounces off one guy to the next and falls past the first down marker. And they'll place it at the 39-yard line. A very patient run there by Sean Norman, the senior. And they'll huddle up and start from the 39. They'll load it up on the right side here. Single back. And Clary in the pistol. Clary barks out calls, takes it. Play action, looks left, has a man, open cut, and a decent gain there for about 6 yards. The receiver, number 22, Blake Mann, for his second catch of the game, takes them up to the 46-yard line. .10:22 and ticking here, third quarter. Split receivers. Tight end off the left end. And a false start penalty will hold things up. So encroachment by Park Hill South as they had loaded the box, looking like they were going to sell a blitz. And instead, will get drawn off for the encroachment, and that'll be a first down now for Belton. Belton has now worked their way into Park Hill South territory. Clary with two receivers takes a snap and another flag on the field. We'll see what this is, either a false start or encroachment. False start goes against the Pirates, and they'll go penalty for penalty and send them back to the 46. So that'll make it 1st and 15. As Belton trying to get some momentum going here in the third quarter. Clary hands it off. Norman slices his way up to the 49. Nice run as he just went straight up center and found a little valley, and he'll fall at the 49. And that will make it 2nd and 10 now for the first down marker, back into Park Hill South's territory. They'll huddle. And now they'll come back with two backs. Snap, handoff, right side, blown up. Park Hill South absolutely read that play, and they will take down the ball carrier for a loss here. And that will make it a long third down coming up here for the Belton Pirates. The Kansas City Command season tickets for 2012 Arena Football League season at Sprint Center are now on sale. Call 855-KC Arena. 3rd and 15, Belton. Here goes the option left side. Quarterback keeper, Clary will carry it up to the 45, and he'll fall short of the first down by about 6 yards, but you would probably assume, being in Park Hill South territory, that they'll probably go for it here. So a nice run of 10 yards, but instead they trot out the punter, so looks like they are going to try to pin back Park Hill South in their own territory. So Park Hill South waits, the punt, booming all the way down, angled and out at the 1 yard line. What a fantastic punt by number 11, Kyle Simmons. And Simmons now has had a fantastic night punting the football. And the ball is placed at the 3 yard line, and Park Hill South will have to start deep in their own territory with a 14-0 lead, 7:40 here, third quarter. So let's see who The Panthers send it back out there for quarterback. It will be number 2, Eddie Sola. Dive play goes. Short gain here for Hammonds, but they'll clear themselves out of their own end zone up to about the 6 or 7. So a gain of about 5 yards there on first down. Clock ticking now at 7:20. And 14-0 still, Park Hill South. Some other scores around the area. 8-0 right now, Fort Osage over Lee Summit North. 7-7 tie between Richmond and Excelsior Springs has 7 as well. East Buchanan 16, Rockport 0, Holden 34, Odessa 19, St. Joe 26, Central 0, Van Horn 7, Renaissance Academy 0. Timeout on the field. We'll go ahead and roll through some of these scores. We'll jump back up to the top. That way everyone has an idea of what's going around tonight. Remember to come to 810 Varsity every Friday night for live streaming audio, play-by-play, live video feeds, and so on and so on. Your #1 leader for high school sports in the Kansas City area. Center 15, University Academy 14. No score yet on the Park Hill and Liberty game. Hialeah 7, Harrisonville 0, Excelsior Springs 21, Richmond 13, Rockhurst 14, Blue Springs 14. That's a good game right there. 8-10 game of the week. St. Joe 13, St. Joe Central 13, North Kansas City 0, and Staley 17, Raytown 0. And also last score, Kearney over Winnetonka 15-0 at the moment. So out of the timeout, 6:57 here, the third quarter. Park Hill underneath center, left side carry, up the middle, and a decent hole that Miles Hammonds takes advantage of and falls down at about the 18-yard line. They'll say that's good enough for the first down. So first down for the Panthers. They'll move the chains. And really, you've just seen Coach be able to kind of drag it out here on the ground. Timeout now on the floor. A lot of confusion early on in the game that, you know, with the officiating that does happen from time to time, especially with the opening weekend of the year for high school football. But definitely has taken a lot of meetings, a lot of times here. As they're trying to continue play. I think they're trying to get the ball at the right marker. All right, so play continues. Eddie Sola, man in motion to the right from left to right. Sola underneath center. Handoff right side, and a little bit of a hole, first down and more to the outside up to the 27. And it's Miles Hammonds again, who's had a fantastic game. Him and Craig Scott have really stolen the show here for the Panthers. With that first down, it does stop the clock at 6:31, and they'll start that up once they blow the whistle, which they do now. 14-0. So kind of like how the first half started. The first quarter, not a lot of scoring, a lot of defense. Second quarter, things started opening up for Park Hill South. That's kind of how this third quarter's been for both teams. Sola, and now another flag. Full start. And several penalties have been really piling in here down the stretch. So that'll move 5 yards back, be 1st and 15 now. And they'll place the ball at the 28. And they'll start over from now. Sola, 2 receivers, man in motion from right to left now. Running back on his left hip. option left. Amos will keep it, and Sola up to about the 26-yard line, and that's where he'll be held by the Belton defense. That brings it to about 2nd and 12 for the Panthers. Want the finest in lifestyle, education, and location? The National Clary ranks as Kansas City's premier lifestyle community north of the river. That's the National. 2nd down play, rolling left side, has his man open, catch complete, and rolls out of bounds up at the 34. Guess who? Number 15, Craig Scott, with the catch. Craig Scott, who has had a monster game tonight. So that will bring it to 3rd and 5. And you would assume that Sola would probably be looking to throw here on this 3rd down. 14-0. Park Hill South still in the 3rd quarter. Sola rolls right. Coming around the tackle. Now he's going to keep it. Looks for a lead block. Got a 1st down. And stumbles his way up to the 43-yard line. Great running there by Sola. He had to go all the way around the tackle. And then he darted his way around a few blocks and forced his way up for a 1st down. So they'll move the chains again, and Park Hill South starting to put together a pretty decent drive here. Most of it done on the ground. So 1st and 10 now from the 42 for the Panthers. Man in motion to the left is Zach Ricketts. Running play left side and brought down at the 44. Small carry of about 2. That was Hammonds with the run. He's been the main back for this game. And they've really been able to use the trio of Eddie Sola, Craig Scott, and Miles Hammonds as most of their offensive production this game. 2 receivers split on this formation. Hammond straight up the gut again. He'll dive forward as he crumples into a few defenders from Belton, and he'll fall at the 47. So now another 3rd down for the Panthers, and let's see what kind of call choice they'll have on here. 3rd and 5 to be exact. They'll bring in a new quarterback. They'll give Sola a breather, and this is Reed. Reed, shotgun formation, rolls right, now steps up, heaves a pass over, intended for Craig Scott, but the pass was just a little too tall. And that brings up 4th down. So let's see if Park Hill decides to punt. As for once they reach a 4th down in their own territory. And they won't punt, they'll go for it. Now the punter gets back into punting formation. And they'll punt it away here with 3:43 and ticking. Flags on the field. This could be interesting. If this is an encroachment, that could be a 1st down, but if it's a false start, it would just move Park Hill back, and that's what it is. False start, Park Hill South, and they'll move it back 5 more yards. So the punt coming underway. Belton down 14-0, but they're still in this. Punt nearly blocked. This one skied high and short. And Belton will have it at their own 44 with 3:34 on the clock in the 3rd quarter. So if Belton wants to get into this thing, they're going to have to find a way to start producing on the offensive end. And a timeout on the field. We'll take a timeout as well. We'll be back after this minute and after the teams huddle up.
District patrons, show your team spirit while supporting education. The Park Hill Education Foundation is taking reservations for upcoming home games. The start boxes are located on both sides of the press box. Enjoy an awesome view to watch your athletic or band member while spending time with friends and family. Interested in running a start box for the very popular Park Hill South game scheduled for September 9th? Please call the foundation office at 816-359-4071.
Reminder, you can watch all these games all season long on 810varsity.com every Friday night. Several games are streaming live with live play-by-play, breakdowns of the games. So here goes Belton from its own 44. Clary back at quarterback. Handoff, right side. Here's a nice little run by number 28, Eddie Wineberry. Showed a little bit of his speed right there of a 7-yard gain and into Park Hill South territory. Second and 2 now. They'll say it was a gain of 8. Clary with 2 running backs on each hip. 2 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. Hand off to the fullback, and it's a nice gain of 3, and a first down goes for the Pirates. Clock will stop with the first down. First and 10 now for the Pirates, so getting a little momentum here on the ground. They'll come out in pistol formation, 3 receivers to the strong right. Clary takes the snap, throws it to the right, nearly picked off by guess who, number 44 on the defensive end, who's been hot all night, Dalton Price. That's the 3rd pass that Dalton Price has broken up tonight, where he's almost taken it the other way for 6. Second down now for Belton. Clary, quarterback, looking right on the throw. This one heaved long and just out of the hands and the reach of Lewis Wilkins. So Belton trying to open up things here through the air for the first time, but falling unsuccessful on that try, and that's 3rd and 10 now at the 45 in Park Hill territory. They'll have to get up to the 35 for a first down. .220 left, 3rd quarter. Still 14-0 Park Hill South. Belton trying to put something together here late. Clary steps up, fires. This one tipped and incomplete. It was tipped up into the air for a few Park Hill South defenders, and instead it will fall out of bounds and will force Belton to punt. So clock hauls at 2:15 here, and let's see if Park Hill South tries to shed some more clock on the offensive end, trying to secure that 14-0 lead. Belton running punt to the right side, nice booming end over end kick, And it's picked up and up to the 15. They'll say he's out of bounds at the 13-yard line. It was number 24, Dylan Worth, on the return. So 2:04 is where the clock stands. And Park Hill South will try to get something going from their own 19-yard line. The Command, the Kansas City Command, Arena Football, season tickets for the 2012 Arena Football League season at Sprint Center are on sale. Call 855-KC Arena. Play action fake here. And running and catching up to the 38 is number 88, Alex Howe. What a beautiful play and a great sell there by Eddie Sola. Eddie Sola with that play action, and they've really gone to that a lot tonight. Clock ticking away now, 1:49. Park Hill South up to the 38. Sola, dive handoff, nice run, 8-yard carry. They'll place it up at the 46, and the fullback was Mark Grandstaff. And now they'll player down with an injury, so they'll call a timeout. Player getting up, cramping, I'm assuming, on that left leg as he waddles off the field. Player was number 72, P.T. Mahoney. 1:30 now and ticking, third quarter. Sola, handoff, left side, crease here, goes for Miles Hammonds, and Hammonds has got a first down and has broken into Belton territory. We will take a break, quick 2-minute break right after the third quarter comes to a conclusion. As we're watching Park Hill South defeating Belton right now, 14-0 and driving. Sola, left side, handoff, goes Hammonds. Hammonds up the middle, matriculating his way up to the 40, and that's where he heads on a couple of tacklers. And he'll stop at the 40-yard line, 50 seconds and ticking until the end of the third quarter. So Hammonds continues to do work on the ground and look impressive for Park Hill South. And Park Hill South now trying to make it a 3-score lead. Timeout on the field. Having a hard time with the helmet of one of the players for Park Hill South, so they'll get that figured out. And then set up shop for second and short. So here we go, 25 seconds left, third quarter, second and second. Sola from the 40, play action, rolling right. He's got some room to run, he'll do so. Up to the 35-30, around the corner, 20, up to the 15, 10, 5, touchdown, Sola. Good night, sweetheart, for 40 yards on just a bootleg. What a beautiful run by Sola, and he has done it all tonight, through the air and now on the ground. So the first touchdown on the ground for Park Hill, now 20-0. Come on for the PAT, and this is good. So 21-0, Park Hill South. 7 seconds before the third quarter concludes. And now you got to start believing that the Panthers are kind of trying to wrap this thing up. Still another fourth quarter, but Belton has not been able to do much yet on the offensive end. Make sure to tune in to 810 for all post-game recaps. And also make sure to jump on to 810varsity.com. There's a favorite high school team that you like to follow. There's recruiting that you're wanting to check out. Make sure 810varsity.com is your site. Park Hill South looking pretty smooth to start off the season. Here's the kick to Belton. Low winding kick into the hands. Johnson up the middle and hammered at the 25. And that's where they'll set up shop. They'll say number 12, Alex Hogsberg, was in on that play. So with 0.7 seconds left in the third quarter, this will be the final play of the third. Again, we apologize for any streaming that may not uploading right now on 810 Varsity. We have been working through a few things, but for the most part, it's been coming in fairly well. So 0.7 seconds. And Clary at the quarterback position, intercepted to the house. 20-15-10, touchdown. Interception and a touchdown for Park Hill South as they're piling it on here. As that makes it 27-0. Interception and touchdown for number 42, Nick Gillespie. And that will make it 27-0. Scoreboard shows 0. And the extra point's good. That will conclude the third quarter. 28-0. Park Hill South. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll finish up the fourth quarter right here on 810varsity.com. Welcome back for the fourth quarter, 28-0 Park Hill South. 11:59 left to go here. 28-0 Park Hill South, just getting done with the interception touchdown. And that was brought in by Nick Gillespie, the 6'1" senior. So now Belton will have to try to put something on the board from their own territory. Swallowed up. Is this in the end zone? Possible safety. They'll say he was on the half-yard line. So no, but a beautiful job there by Park Hill South, breaking up that offensive line and getting back in there on the tackle. So that'll make it 2nd and long. Second and 14, deep in their own territory. Belton and Clary, and now a flag. And we'll see what this flag goes to. Delay of game, so that will just drag them back about an inch. as Belton will have 2nd and 14 from pretty much the half-yard line. Clary sitting in the end zone, waiting for the snap. Takes it, handoff, swallowed up, and a safety as the entire defensive line for Park Hill South just broke down that offensive line. And it's really starting to be all Park Hill South now, as it's 30-0 Park Hill South, and they'll have to punt to the Panthers. Belton will. So a great opening night here for Park Hill South Panthers, who have really thought of to be one of the better teams in the Metro, coming in ranked 12th in the city. .11:07 was where the clock stands. And Belton will have to place it at the 25-yard line. So waiting kickoff here. So Park Hill South is having a party. 30-0. Belton kicks it off. Park Hill South will take it on at the 45 and bust their way into the 46 and Belton territory. So great field advantage again for the Panthers. Time to buy a new washer and dryer? Need a facelift to the kitchen? Factory Direct Appliance has 5 locations around the Kansas City area, including the Northland at 152 Highway and North Oak. Special financing available now. Call 816-468-8344. So Park Hill South will play with Carson Reed here. Reed, handoff, left side, Hammonds. Finally gets around the end for a short gain of 2. So that'll be 2nd and 8 now for the Panthers. .10:36. Reed, who's playing quarterback here in the late minutes of the game, had a touchdown pass in the second quarter to Craig Scott. So he's done his part tonight. Fullback dive for a short gain. We'll make it 3rd and 5 as the Panthers are really just trying to kill some of this clock. Great way to open up the season. They beat Belton last year 21-7. This year they've goose-egged them on defense and put together 30 points, even a safety on the defensive end. Both coaches debuting with their new teams. Like we said before, Belton new coach Mark Thomas actually has 3 state titles. Here's Reed, play action and blowing up and sacked back at the 49-yard line. Reed had really sold it, but couldn't release the pass in time once the sack was put on, and now this will be 3rd and long. Actually make that 4th down, so Park Hill South will go ahead and come in and try to punt this one away. Unless it's 4th and 16. And it looks like Park Hill South is trying to decide if they want to punt it or go for it. 8:43 Number 49 will check into the game here for Park Hill South. Austin Miller. Delay of game for Park Hill South. Probably intended to do that. And now they'll step back and punt. Number 9, Matt Gillespie, runs back there. And the snap underway. Punt up and spiraling and into the hands. Fair catch called? No fair catch. It looked like it waved that right hand, but either way, he gets tackled down at the 27, and that's where Belton will have it on their own territory. So 8:34 is where the clock will stop. 30-0 in favor of Park Hill South. Let's check the scoreboard right now out there as Missouri starts their first high school games of the week. 21-14 Center over University Academy. St. Joseph Lafayette all over East right now, 42-0. More scores after that. Belton with the handoff. This is Norman. Finds a crease right side and tangles his way down for a 9-yard run. Just short of the stake. So they'll place the ball now at the 37. Elias 13, Harrisonville 6, Richmond 21, Excelsior Springs 13, East Buchanan 46, Rockport 0, Holden 56, Odessa 19. Clary, quarterback keeper, will work his way past the stakes and then run into a wall and fall down at the 38, but it's a first down, so the Belton will move the chains. St. Joseph Benton 40, Central 0. Sedalia Smith Cotton 21, St. Pius X 19, Smithville 22, Cameron 7, and Maryville 48. Belton to Norman. Norman finds a hole, pounds his way up towards the first down stakes. Norman really runs hard. He stands at 6 feet tall. He's long and lean. And he's had some decent runs tonight, just hasn't been able to break the big one. They'll say it was enough for the first down, so ball will be placed at their own 49 now. 30-0 still. Park Hill South. Shotgun formation. Snap, handoff, left side. Here's a hole and a nice little jiggle and a nice run for number 2, Taylor Haynes. $30-0 Park Hill South. Clock now at 7:18. Make sure if you're tuning into this to listen to 810 Sports Radio for all your tonight's scores and updates. False start. This one enforced by number 44, Dalton Price. That's something these schools will get better at as the season goes on. It's the penalties. We have seen several tonight, but that's something that will always improve as the season goes on. Just as it's the players' first game of the season, it's also the officials' first game of the season, so they're trying to get into a rhythm as well. Clary. Shotgun. Looks to the right to coach. Now will take the snap, rolls that way, fires, hits his man, caught, and up to the 35-yard line. A nice play there for the Pirates as number 11, Kyle Simmons, is the receiver. That is good for first down. Stops the clock at 6:53. So Belton not giving up, trying to put something on the board here before wrapping it up. Running play, left side. Little wiggle room, and then stopped up on the near boundary. Eddie Wineberry was the carrier. Wineberry had several carries in the first half, and after a while he focused on Norman for most of the carries, and now Wineberry back into the game. 2nd and 8. Belton hoping that they can produce some type of point. Clary with 2 split receivers and a running back in the backfield. He'll hand off to the back, and it will be a short gain as the D line of Park Hill South came in right away. Eddie Wineberry was the carrier. Underneath 5:40 now and ticking. 3rd and 8 here. Belton wants to get on the board. They'll have to find something on this play. Clary, pistol, 2-step drop, fires right side, finds his man, but a short gain. The receiver was Blake Mann, and it was good for about a 3-yard reception before a gang of linebackers from Park Hill South was able to bring him down. So now we come to another 4th down in this ball game. Make sure to watch this. Also, we'll have archives on 810 Varsity and KCTeams.com all season. So if you want to re-watch this game live, if there's a moment or a son had a big play and you want to check it out, you can do it all season long on 810Varsity.com. Clary takes the snap, fires left, and racing for the 1st down marker and finding it is number 48, Josiah Kratz. So clock will stop at 4:30. Now Belton knocking on the door of a score. Two receivers come out. Clary back in the pistol. Clary high, hands off to Norman. Norman, not a chance. No room to run. Norman taken down right away. That'll make it 2nd and 10. .350. They'll come out with 2 receivers to the right here. Clary kicks the leg. And then play is stopped. False start. And they'll have to do this all over again. Move it back 5 yards. Actually, they're going to say encroachment. They'll say Park Hill South was over the line. So that'll be 5 yards for Belton. And it should move them up to about a 2nd and 6. Timeout on the field. We'll take a timeout as well. We'll be back in 1 minute. You're watching Park Hill South versus Belton right here on 810Varsity.com. Belton back from the timeout, so are we. 2nd and 6 here. 30-0, Park Hill South. 3:35 left in the game. Here's Clary, swings it out to the flats, and a short gain as the intender, number 11, Kyle Simmons, hauled it in, but had nowhere to go as the defensive backs for Park Hill South read it like a book. Belton really trying to put something in here before the end of this game. Two receivers to the left, one to the right. Clary takes it, throws left, and in and out of the hands of number 85, Chris Elosh. Elosh had created separation from his defender, but just couldn't look that one in. So now 4th down and 4, and Belton's got to try to do it here because they're running out of time and options if they want to put one into the pay dirt. Clary looks on the defense, takes it. Now quarterback keeper, and he's got absolutely nowhere to go. Park Hill South stops him, and that will end it on downs for Belton. So Park Hill South now with 2:49 left into the game, you would think will try to work off some of this clock.
First down, Panthers.
Teams waiting for the end. And we've officially opened up our first week here of the season. Special reminder that the Kansas City Command season tickets for the 2012 Arena Football League season at Sprint Center are on sale now. Call 855-KC-ARENA. Also, 810varsity.com now brings live video streams for more than 25 KC Metro schools all season long. Now you can watch and listen to all the action live on your computer, iPad, or phone. Park Hill South, Miege, Aquinas, Olathe, and Blue Valley schools. The list goes on. And, of course, live scores, rankings, and more. Get the games live at 810varsity.com. 2:49 to play, 30-0 Park Hill South. Fans starting to get pretty loud here as they know their team's about to head to 1-0 on the early season. Short gain on first down. We'll bring it 2nd and 9. And coach really just trying to drag this one out. Doesn't want to run up the score. Had a good, clean game. Park Hill South trying to prove that they're going to be a challenge this season in the Kansas City area. Short gain here to the right side. Running back was Zach Scott. And now 3rd and 5 for Park Hill South. Two receivers set. 3rd down, Park Hill South. Play action, rolling left, looking long, and now keeping it and racing his way towards the first down marker is number 18, Carson Reed. So that makes a first down. And the clock stops at 1:33, and let's see if they just run a dive up the middle to finish this game out. Good job here for Mark Simcox on his opening game to really be able to use several players. He was able to mix up the quarterback play. Takes the snap here, fullback dive, goes for about a 2-yard run. And they'll probably try to kill some more clock. Clock now at 1:23 and ticking. Students back in school, showing their pride tonight for Park Hill South. As they really brought a real decent crowd here for the first game. I'm sure that's only going to continue to grow if they can keep bringing out victories like this. Underneath a minute to play, 56 seconds left, and 30-0. South, handoff, left side, gang tackled, and we'll see if they can work in one more play. 36 seconds left to play. Second down. Again, remember, folks, that we'll be doing Park Hill South games all season long right here on 810 Varsity. Myself, Heath Fanning, will be doing the play-by-play. Special thanks to all those that helped with tonight's production. Ten seconds. And they're going to let it tick down to 0. And your final score is 30-0. Park Hill South wins. And the Panthers now come out to the field to congratulate one another. A very impressive opening weekend win for Park Hill South as they play bully over Belton 30-0. Our star of the game, well, it's got to be Craig Scott. 2 touchdown catches of over 25 yards, and really just some playmaking coming from both sides of the ball for Park Hill South. So that's going to do it for us tonight. This final Park Hill South 30, Belton 0. For everybody else, have a good night. This has been live play-by-play right here on 810 Varsity.